this is just going to be a quick video here. This is my Rimex setup for my 22 stuff. It's just a Dima stock here. And I've had this, I don't know, kind of hokey Arca rail on it for a while. And I don't love it. And as you guys know, I love what Todd Henderson over at Henderson Precision does with stuff. And he, you know, he makes the trimmer that I use and stuff like that. Anyway, I was talking to him the other day and telling him about this thing. And he goes, you know, I make a 10-inch Arca rail that would fit. And I'm like, all right. So anyway, these rails run, the 10-inch runs, I think they're about $95 for this setup. And it comes with a bunch of hardware for mounting it on a wood stock. So there's some different options for mounting. And I think that's where the cost differences come in there. Based on what I saw. So like the wood stock one was 95, and if you do like I think it was either M-lock or key lock, it starts getting a little bit more expensive just because there's more hardware. But anyway, let me take this one off. I'll show you what I've got here. And I'm not going to pretend like this was the best installation job ever. Anyway, you can see this one here. It's pretty thick. And it's got these rubber feet on it that have been on the underside of it, but it's big and kind of bulky. I did put these wood zerts into the stock for anchoring, so I don't need to use. So he's got these where you would drill a hole and then just hit them in, and then it anchors in. And these are really easy to use, but I don't need them. It looks like he's got 4 of these, and okay, they're not the same thread pitch as my ones that I have. So I'm going to see if I have a couple real quick. And then if not, I'll have to unscrew these and then I can just hit these in. So it's not a big deal either way, but give me just a second here. Oh, there's one. So I think these will work. They're stainless, but I don't really care. Oh, let me see here. Okay, so they're the right thread. I don't know if they're too long. I don't remember how deep I drilled these holes. It's a pretty thick stock, but all right. So anyway, here is his Arca. So you can see compared to this. Now this one was made for putting on like on a tripod for camera work. You know, his is considerably thinner here. So yeah, I do like that. And then he has these little aluminum centering discs. So we'll throw that one on the floor. And with this particular rail, I want to try to mount it. Oops, that's not the right screw. I want to try to mount it as far back as I can get it. I don't need the bipod super far out in front. So it's kind of a balancing act because I do use this same stock for my bench rest stuff. I do need to make sure I don't go past the point here where this is my 4-end stop for shooting bench rest off my Seb. So no matter what, my bipod's always going to be back here a little bit anyway. So I want it just forward of where my bottom metal goes in, because then I can put a barricade block on it and it's comes back as far as possible. I do like these centering discs that he gives you. Oh good, these fit. Okay. Okay. Just that easy. Let's try my bipod on here. Okay, so this is my Warren Skyline that I use. All the way forward, all the way back. It's got the little stop pieces here so that you don't come off either end of it. So I like that. Nice and simple, a little more streamlined, not as bulky as my old setup. I definitely won't miss this. I'll just give it to a friend or something if they need one. A little bit of hardware that I don't need, but I can always use it on another project. And that's it. So if you're looking for a good Arca rail, consider the Henderson. I like it. I'm excited to use it. I'll be doing a match this weekend. So you guys have a good one. We'll talk later.